Hello, I'm Nuala McGovern and you're watching Context on BBC News. Well, Ukraine's port city of Mariupol continues to face heavy shelling by Russia as food and water supplies run low. The city's deputy mayor says at least 1,200 people have been killed there, with some buried in a mass grave. Ukrainian forces are fighting to defend the country's second city from Russia's relentless assault. We're going to have a special report from the front line in Kharkiv.
And if these tactics are unfamiliar to you, then you haven't been paying attention, because this is the Russian attack playbook, perfected in over 10 years of war in Syria.
Diplomatic efforts are still underway to try and stop the attacks, but talks between Russia and Ukraine ended with no progress. And tonight, with the context, Andrea Kendall-Taylor, former senior US intelligence official on Russia, and also Paul Waugh, chief political commentator at the newspaper in the UK. Welcome to the programme. As we enter the third week of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, there are no signs of an end to the fighting. The first round of high-level talks between the foreign ministers of Ukraine and Russia in Turkey have ended without any progress towards a ceasefire. Now, there's been more shelling off the besieged southern city of Mariupol. Yesterday, 3 people were killed when a maternity hospital was bombed, one of them a child. And today, the main emergency services building in Mariupol was hit and destroyed. It's where emergency workers and volunteers have been coordinating their efforts to help people in the city. They're running out of food and water, and for days, much of the city is without power. And they cannot get out. Ukraine's government says a humanitarian convoy trying to reach the city has been forced to turn back again. Let's take a look at the latest map. So this is showing the presence of Russian troops there in red. We are going to focus on Kharkiv in the east. It has endured nightly Russian air attacks and suffered dozens of civilian deaths and hundreds of injuries. Most of the city's 1.5 million residents have fled, but the Ukrainian forces have fought back. Our correspondent, Quinton Somerville, and cameraman, Darren Conway, are the first journalists to be embedded with the Ukrainian forces there.